Your pack, but let's try that again. Is your pack comfortable? Do you find you're off balance sometimes with it? Is there a right way to pack a pack and a wrong way? Well, that's what we're here to talk about today. So let's go get it. Okay, so let's start this off. So let's do it the conventional way first, and then I'll give you a couple of tips at the end. So stick around till the end, and I'll give you my take on all of this. So conventionally, the way you would pack a pack is take all your lighter stuff, be it like these are clothes or whatever, and put those in first. I take my night clothes, my leggings, Sky Goat, etc. Put these all at the bottom. My merino all goes in here. I brought 2 Sky Goats. Sorry, I couldn't decide which one I wanted, so I brought them both. My pants, my pillow. This would all go in at the bottom, very bottom. And then on top of that, I would put my quilt after my clothes. Z-packs, stop putting Velcro on your packs. You're killing my quilts and my tops. Keep saying it. So you put in your quilt, you push that down. Not too much though, because quilts, the more you compress quilts and decompress them, the more the down breaks down. Get it? Sorry, couldn't resist. Not too much. Just fill in all the little cubbies, little holes, etc. Okay, from here I go into the real heavy stuff. Heavier. Oh, sorry. It's the order of use. So I want this on top of my quilt because I want it out so I can inflate it. I put this on the outside because it's light, and on the inside I take my heavy stuff. So that would be my electronics bag, my battery banks, chargers, all that stuff, right close to your back and around the middle here. That's where this is sitting, right around here right now. And from there I take my ditty bag, same thing, put it right on top of that, close to your back. Okay, so I did not put my pack liner in here. I always use a Nyla Fume pack liner. I did not do that this time because it's too loud. I didn't want to disturb you. You wouldn't be able to hear the audio. So let's just move on. So my rain jacket, my puffy, which I don't care if it's inside my liner because it's synthetic. It'll keep me dry anyways, or sorry, keep me warm no matter what. And then lastly, I put in my food bag. And that's it. That's it for the main compartment of the pack. I roll this up. You may have a roll top pack, you may not. I just get all the extra air out of there. Close that up. And I take my ass pad, put it on top, bring the strap over. That's something I'm going to use during the day, something I'm going to use at night. I tighten this up. And then I move to the outside of the pack. Now this will be on my strap. Some of the stuff will be on my straps. And then I put stuff into my, so this is my ground sheet, because I will want to set up my tent right away when I get into camp. Usually down at the bottom is always my first aid. This has to be stripped down for the trail. I always buy a first aid and then I take stuff out and customize it. I haven't done that yet. My stakes always go in the side here on the left pocket. My toilet kit, which has toilet paper, wet wipes, feminine products. Push that down. Rain gloves go in here. I'm strange this way. I always, for some reason, do this, but I put my toothbrush in the front pocket. I like to sometimes during the day brush my teeth. It's just the way it is. I don't know why. Anyway, I put my I hang my cooler cloth on there. My water filter. These go in the pockets. Water bottle always goes on the right side. Always. Stove goes in this little pocket here. That way the weight is close to the front of, or the back of the pack, but front. Stove goes there. That way the weight is close to my back as possible. Now, that's conventional wisdom. And I like it. I like it, and I do that. This is how I pack my pack. However, I would also like to add to that the fact that time is of the essence on trail. And so having things in order of use is important as well. I keep the food at the top because I know I'm going to stop for lunch. I keep my stove handy. I'm going to stop for lunch. I keep my jackets, like for warmth and for rain or for wind. I keep those close to the top so that they're handy. I keep all the stuff on the front pocket handy. I keep all of these things, hand sanitizer, a headlamp, a water filter. These are all handy. You know, toilet paper, first aid. These are all things I need to get at a moment's notice. And I've had to use first aid a few times with the girls on the AT. And I was happy I had it. And I was happy I had it quickly. So anyways, and then there's obviously your decorations and stuff. And my camera goes on the strap, which kind of counterbalances a little. But this is how generally I pack my pack. Now that being said, a lot of people won't tell you this, or they just assume you know. But whether you're a man or a woman is very important as well, because men have way more upper body strength, and women, we have wider hips, and most of our strength, our power is in our hips. And so I would suggest to you that if you're having, if you have a pack that's uncomfortable and you're ready to throw it away because you're upset about it, I would suggest to you to do one of two things, especially if you're a female. Either move your weight down more in the pack, or move the pack down, lower the pack, fit the pack lower on your, like right on your hips, right above, right where your hip bone sticks out. The hip belt can go right on top of that. It doesn't have to be above it. It doesn't have to sit on top of that bone. You still got lots of ass there to hold it. It'll be fine. Trust me, you will not, it won't be uncomfortable. Or just find it where it is comfortable, you know. With men, they can carry their weight a little higher on their backs. And in fact, it's suggested, it's more comfortable. And every time people put out these instructional things, first of all, it's mostly from men. So they'll give you their reality. But this is what I noticed. For years, I did it the way men did it. And for years, I struggled sometimes with different setups, different packs and loadouts, etc. So that's something to consider for sure. The other thing about carrying a pack and loading a pack is the packs themselves. Packs that are made for women, the only difference you would see in a pack made for a woman is perhaps a little wider frame, but not a bigger frame or a smaller frame. It's because it doesn't matter. The pack doesn't know what gender is is wearing it. So it just basically is the length of your torso to your like the length of your back. And there's a lot of women that have much longer backs than men. So to say that a woman's sizing is shorter, like a shorter height from your neck to your iliac, is kind of misleading in a lot of ways. I use a men's pack. I have a 19.5 like a medium length torso, and it works for me. I like it. I like that the pack's a little narrower. It allows me to put stuff on the side. It allows me more configurability. I have fairly narrow hips anyway, so I don't need a wider pack. And that's really the only distinction in comfort, and it really does dictate how you're going to fill that pack up as well. So these are things to consider. I hope that you found some of this information useful. It's a combination of function and form, you know. It's a balancing act. But if you are struggling and your pack is uncomfortable and your weight is shifting, try out a couple of these ideas. I think you might like them. Anyways, if you like the content, don't forget to subscribe. Lots more coming. Very exciting. 2023 is going to be huge, huge. All right, let's go get it.